Well, today the NAU men's and women's cross-country teams said farewell to NAU as they boarded their bus headed for the regional championships in New Mexico tomorrow. The men's team heads into regionals ranked 10th in the nation behind standout runners Footsum Zenaselassie, Matt McElroy, and Caleb Hoover. The men will look to qualify for nationals at this week's meet, while the women are led by Melanie Townsend, who is coming off of a 4th place finish at the Big Sky Championships and her first All-Big Sky team honors, while all top 5 runners finished in the top 20, giving the women their first Big Sky title since 2009. The meet will kick off with the women's race at noon, followed by the men's race at 1. And now moving to the soccer field, I'm sure you have heard by now that the NAU soccer team is going to be heading down to the Valley Saturday to take on ASU in the first round of the NCAA College Cup. The Jacks are gearing up for this rematch with ASU as they played the Sun Devils in a preseason matchup where they fell to ASU. ASU leads the all-time series over NAU 6-1-2, and NAU has been on a hot streak as of late. Coach Luciano explains what contributed to that streak, which resulted in a Big Sky championship.
You know, I think that their mentality has been to win, and anytime that you have that mindset that you're looking to win a game versus trying to tie or not lose a game, you're going to come out on the positive side of things. They're extremely focused. They're hungry. And, you know, I think that this team has played very well with their backs against the wall.
Coach Luciano also discusses preparation for the first round matchup with ASU.
Well, I think we gotta focus on what they're good at, and know what their patterns are in terms of their key players, and not try to focus too much on them, but understand what they like to do so that we're not unprepared. But also for us to focus on what we've been doing well in the last couple of weeks, which has been, we've been a little bit more direct, a little bit more aggressive going to goal. And for us to, just kind of have a warrior mentality going into this next game.
Kickoff for this match is at 7 p.m. on Saturday at Sun Devil Stadium. And now to the volleyball court, where the Lumberjacks are on the road this weekend looking to add to their 3-game winning streak. NAU is one of 5 teams that have already qualified for the Big Sky Championships as they are tied for 4th in the conference with a 10-4 record. Janae Vanderplug and Sydney Kemper both recorded their career 1,000th kill recently, and this weekend road trip will wrap up the regular season for the Jacks. They will take on Sacramento State tonight at 8 p.m., followed by Portland State on Saturday at 8 p.m. as well. And as the temperature outside continues to get cooler, it's time to move indoors for the start of basketball season. Both the men's and women's teams kick off their New Year's this weekend. The men hit the road to start off their year when they travel to Ohio to take on both Xavier and Toledo. Jack Murphy and the Lumberjacks look to build on their 2nd-place Big Sky finish as they returned 4 starters from last year. The Jacks were picked to finish 2nd in the preseason conference polls. The Jacks will play Xavier tomorrow at 5 p.m. and then will head down the road to play Toledo on Sunday at noon. And over on the women's side, they begin their season this weekend as well as they're at home to take on UC Irvine and Western New Mexico. The women return 4 starters as well, including senior Erica Banks and Raven Anderson and reigning Big Sky outstanding freshman Brittany Lucane. The ladies are coming off an exhibition game win as they beat New Mexico Highlands 84-53. The Jacks will begin their weekend homestand tomorrow night when they take on UC Irvine at 5:30, and they will play against Western New Mexico at 2. And last night, the Phoenix Suns were in action as they hosted the Brooklyn Nets, and we'll jump right into things here as the Suns honored the veterans last night at the U.S. Airways Center. And we'll take you into the 4th quarter as Isaiah Thomas finds a wide-open Gerald Green in the corner for the mid-range jumper. Then later on in the game, Brooke Lopez here kind of throws up a prayer, and somehow this ball finds its way to Darren Williams as he hits the easy J. Then later on, the IT department went to work last night as he weaves through the defense for these 2 layups. He would finish the night with 21 points. And then with just under 3 minutes left in the game, Goran Dragic finds the wide-open Plumlee down low for the dunk. Suns win this one 112-104 over the Nets.